back to Media Talk. Joining me is Steve Trevino. I guess I am talking fast if I'm stumbling over that. Huh? Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. This is awesome.
You like it?
I do like it. The backdrop and everything, like people just hanging out, having drinks. And
we did this for you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
We knew that you were coming tonight, and so we decided, how can we make Steve feel more comfortable? And this is what we chose.
It's Halloween, and I wore orange.
I see that.
Because I'm chubby and I look like a pumpkin.
All you needed a jack-o'-lantern face.
Yeah, exactly.
Ryan, our director back there, has some great jack-o'-lantern pictures that we'll explain to you. Oh, yeah.
The one throwing up. There's like one where the seeds are coming out of the thing.
Okay, we want to talk about the Three Amigos tour.
That was actually the first year I was ever on the road.
You're like 12. How long ago was that?
7, 8 years ago, I guess.
Okay. So
03, I guess.
Okay, so it was recently then.
I guess it's been a while. It seems like, but it started off with Carlos Mencia, Paul Rodriguez, and George Lopez, and then they couldn't get along. So then it turned into
Really?
Then it turned into Carlos Mencia, Pablo Francisco, and God rest his soul, Freddie Soto, who's recently passed. Yeah. So.
But then, did you start going on that?
Well, I was the host. I'd host for that,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
and they found me at a comedy club in Dallas, doing open mics and working the door. And invited me on the tour, so that was my first year on the road, and we were doing.
Are you kidding me? You
No.
were just doing open mics, and that's how they invited you.
They found me there at the comedy club and saved my life, and I went on the road with these guys, and then after that, Mencia invited me to stay on the road with him after that tour, and together we created the Mind of Mencia, which is on Comedy Central, and then Mencia and I have gone our separate ways now. And I'm doing my own thing,
and he's doing his own
thing.
And
hopefully I'll get a TV show soon.
Well, I was going to say that before we actually talk about that. Now, being on tour a lot, how does that conflict with your fishing schedule? It seems like you.
Well, it actually works out great because when I'm in Tampa, when I'm in West Palm Beach, when I'm in Miami, I always try to go fishing. So I'm able to go fishing and hang out and.
It seems like
I got some buddies in West Palm Beach that every time I'm in town, they take me fishing. They got a big boat.
What do you catch?
Tuna, and I love sushi, so there's a picture of me. That was actually in, I was fishing in Iraq.
They have water in Iraq? They have water
enough
that you can fish
actually,
in?
Saddam
dug a hole?
Yeah, he built these palaces, and one of them was called Victory Over America. Ironically enough, and that's me, and getting in these tanks and hanging out with these guys, and that was actually the funny part about that is those are Iraqi soldiers in this picture, and and what I was doing was I would go, you guys are idiots, and because they couldn't speak English, so and then they'd laugh and they're cracking up, and I go, God, you bunch of morons, and they'd be But
you weren't a little nervous about doing that though?
Not at all.
So I got to tell you,
I feel like. I forgot about that picture. That was in Marco Island.
What is that? Are you? Yeah, it's a calendar.
That was I was modeling. I'm Mr. January.
For what?
Yeah, that's my big hose in my arm. You see my big hose?
I see that big hose in your arm.
Yeah, I send pictures like that to my mom because
she's the only one who appreciates them.
Yeah, she's a big cut up too, so she's always sending me like these funny pictures.
That's good stuff.
The other day she sent me this picture. She goes, I found one of your baby pictures, and she sends me this baby picture, and it's a baby naked. Right? And
not of you, but any baby?
Just some baby.
Right, some random child.
Right,
gotcha.
and the baby was all hairy.
Oh, are you hairy?
Yeah, and my mom's like, look, mijo, I found it. So she's a cut-up, so we always like sending each other dumb pictures and stuff.
You just told everybody that's listening that you're hairy. That's
I got hair. I got hair on my back. I mean, and I'm not gonna shave it either. I don't know how these women like sleep with these guys that are smoother than them. You know what I mean? Like, and you wonder why you're getting cold at night. You know what I mean? Sleep with me. You don't have to throw a leg out. You're like, gee, it's hot in here. It's because there's a man under these covers. That's why.
You haven't met the right woman to shave for yet.
Oh, I would love. I wouldn't. I'm not shaving anything. I'm gonna let you know that right now. And
it's vogue to at least shave a little bit now.
I'm from Texas, I guess, and I live in LA and I hate it
Queers
so
and steers
much.
come from Texas, right?
That's what they say. That's why I eat grass. That's why.
Okay, you mentioned earlier maybe a TV show out of your stand-up comedy. Is that like the ultimate goal for you, or is it big screen?
I want to do stand-up, and if getting on, well, the problem is I come to Tampa, and as talented as I am, and I promise you that I'm one of the funniest people you'll ever see. It's hard for me to sell tickets because people don't know who I am.
Right.
So it's very grassroots at the moment. So I need to get on a TV show or a movie
Just to get your name out.
to get my name out, so I can. My ultimate goal has always been to be a stand-up. I've wanted to be a stand-up since I was 5 years old, and I don't.
But you have to go through the channels.
I'm the road's difficult.
What about the last comic standing? I mean, have you tried that?
I don't want to enter a contest I can't win. Because that's
you gotta have confidence.
Well, no, they're casting a show.
Oh, I got you.
If you notice, it's always like the gay guy, the black girl,
or the Mexican dude.
Yeah,
that could be
the
you.
Mexican dude.
But that could be you.
But they already know who they're going to cast. And if you don't know this about TV by now, as a matter of fact, last year my agent goes, "You want to be on Last Comic Standing?" And I go, "I don't know." And he goes, "Well, I can get you to Vegas."
Right.
And I go, "Well, you can't get me in the house." And he's like, "No. They already have the people picked out for the house. But I can get you." And I'm like, "So what's the point of entering a contest
if they already know who's going to be picked
if I can't win?" So I stay out of that stuff.
As naive as I am, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they already had that stuff picked out.
Yeah, they're casting a show. It's not the best stand-ups.
So then, what's next for you? You're at the Improv tonight, one show. Friday, two shows.
Saturday 2 shows, and one on Sunday. Playing golf tomorrow. That's exciting.
Gotcha. Hopefully, it's going to be 80 tomorrow. So
yeah, it'll be nice.
Good
it'll be
for
nice,
you.
and if somebody wants to take me fishing, I'd love to go. Or I don't know if it's hunting season here in Florida. I love to hunt.
We don't hunt in the state of Florida.
No, of course not.
No, there's no hunting.
Dove hunting, right? I find it funny that only in Florida do you hear things like, "Today an albino python ate a tiger." And you're like, that's only in Florida. That doesn't happen. And you know what I mean? Like, they're talking about Florida.
We had Bigfoot in the Everglades or something.
I believe it. Like I said, I watch Animal Planet, and they're always in Florida.
That's how the
and it's always a redneck. I wrestle the alligators. I wrestle them. And you're like, what's wrong with you?
We'll see you guys right here next week. Have a great weekend, and don't forget to go out and vote.